What's going on? This is Brother Jay, and I'm back again with another of my thought of the days. And today I want to cover a topic which is called entitlement. Now, when I mean entitlement, I'm mainly covering like the African American community, mostly, primarily. You know what I'm saying? And if other cultures want to, incorporate that into their, racial dynamic, then I understand if you do. But please understand, I'm covering primarily African American communities. And it's a shame because the primary reason why couples, struggle to create their own businesses and create things that they can market and get off the ground is to leave some kind of wealth like that for their children. Some people are very successful and some people are not. Hence the reason of entitlement, you know. Now, just because, an individual is able to sit up here and generate decent resources doesn't mean that that child or whatever is entitled to the resources. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to the education that the parent backslash parents have on how you accumulate that money through business ventures and stuff like that. You're entitled to the education, but you're not entitled to the money. Like for example, like entitlement breeds snarkish, above other behavior. Like for to rest in peace and saying DJ Quick's daughter, you know what I'm saying, who, if I got my memory right, she was with some abusive boyfriend and stuff like that, and he fucking somehow did an elbow smash on the kid, so they both had to do time because the kid died or something like that. See, unfortunately, that's one example of what entitlement is, because when you're entitled, you think that you're owed the best, but you deserve the best, and you don't have to struggle like your parents did. Because DJ Quick wasn't born rich. You know what I'm saying? He struggled. Then when he finally had some dough, yeah, your job is to make sure your kids live comfortable. But see, what people have to do nowadays is start, withholding some of that comfort. Yeah, you make sure their daily things are met, but you got to sit up here and dial it back, a little bit, as far as like spoiling them, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like, Lil Bow Wow. That this dude, little dude, he made some serious dough, but he wouldn't have made shit if it wasn't Jermaine Dupri that was promoting him and looking out for him, So now here he is, a grown man. Now he's talking shit because he's broke and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now he wanted this Jermaine Dupri and stuff like, oh, he did this and he took this and he didn't look out for me and la la la. You just mad because you're not that cute little kid no more. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't feeling your shit like they used to feel it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Or like for example, okay, like the daughter of Floyd Mayweather. Now here she's born entitled. Well, not born entitled, but she was entitled by the time he had some serious dough. So here she wants to date thug niggas. Just because her dad said I came from a thug neighborhood, just because my dad was on my case and, we was living in the thuggish neighborhood, she don't know nothing about thugs. Only thing she knows about thugs is through the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, some things really just don't make sense. Some things just don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the new shit now, with the Little Romeo and Master P shit, the bad thing about, when you have entitled kids and stuff like that is they have this tendency of airing out personal family problems. Like Malcolm X said, if we as a black community have any problems, stuff like that, let's go behind closed doors, air our grievances out, but then we come outside and we show a united front. You know what I'm saying? Well, people ain't going from that philosophy no more. These youngsters, as soon as they fucking ass itch a little bit, they go on the internet, hey, my ass itching, oh no, and Nigga, if you got a problem with your parents or your family or anybody in your community, don't air that out on the internet. Take it up with the individual that you have a problem with. And if y'all come from that and the problem's not resolved, then just hush. You know what I'm saying? Just be on the whole, okay, yeah, I don't like you, you don't like me, and let's just keep it like that. Let's just keep it cordial. If I see you in public, yeah, you motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But to grieve out, that makes these entitled children look like little bitches. And I'm gonna call it real, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna just say it 100, you know what I mean? You know, these are bitch moves. You know what I'm saying? What Bow Wow did was a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? What Romeo did was a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? Even the fucking dude, what's his name? Marquise with 50 Cent. Even he's doing the bitch move. So it's a pattern with these people that are entertainers and have proven themselves, to be financially a survivor. You know what I'm saying? When they came from broke and humble backgrounds, So why would something that you assisted into coming into life and it grows up now, it wants to diss you on the moves that you made? Again, that's a private issue. So and cause see, when you air out things, you know what I'm saying? See now, especially with 50 Cent son and with Master P, you know what I'm saying? See, them kids don't catch the backlash because when you put that out there in the ether, you asking for everybody to examine this. And the nutshell of it all, regardless of what it is always going to come down to two things. One, did you suffer any little bit when you was with your parent and they was riding the high life? Did you suffer? And what do you think that you're owed? Especially when you hear from fucking Marquise, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent son. Like, motherfucker, you a grown fucking man. You should be earning your own living. So what do you know what I'm saying, still talking all this about, shit, he gave us $6,700 and stuff like that for child support a month. That ain't shit. Nigga, there's a lot of broke people in the ghetto that wish they had the $1,600 a month, let alone $6,700. So this is entitlement. So my conclusion on this is only this. And if these youngsters hear this, cool. If they not listening, it won't be surprising, but still meant for them to hear this. If you was lucky enough not to be born in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying, stepping over crackheads and ducking bullet fire from gangsters and stuff like that and dodging the police every fucking day, if you're lucky enough to live a lifestyle that either your father, your mother, or both are providing a way for you to be out of the ghetto, shut your silly ass up and consider yourself fortunate. Because entitlement breeds unappreciative behavior. Because that person is going to develop the ideology that they're owed more than the normal mortal person. Like if this dude got a girlfriend, I need this girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, to not only worship me, you know what I'm saying, but she got to sit up here, you know what I'm saying, and be on my jock. And if I got friends around, they got to be worshiping me and stuff like that and tell me everything I'm doing is right, even though it's wrong and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They're breeding pretty much an antisocial behavior pattern. Now imagine this. This is the wave in my conclusion. This is the wave, okay? The parent or parents start off broke, right? Then they get to decently sufficient, borderline rich, or if not rich. Now, they have children. The children is living this rich lifestyle, but it's going to decline because, you know what I'm saying, they're either making bad business ventures or bad investments and stuff like that. So now their market, as far as financial growth and stuff like that, is plummeting because they grew up entitled. So they ain't learned the discipline like the other person who was broke and learned on along the way and made mistakes on how to have discipline and create a backup plan and other plans to combat that to keep money. So they only knew about spending money. So now they're grown. Now their financial net worth is declining. Okay. But now around this time, they're going to have kids. So now this kid, grandkid, you know what I'm saying, of let's say per se Master P, you know what I'm saying? You know, this grandkid is growing up from, let's say, you know what I'm saying, little Romeo, and he don't have as much money now. So now he's like right here when he created this kid right here. So he's semi-broke. Backslash barely middle class, semi-broke. So now he's gonna have a kid in this broke part. So now that kid's gonna grow up like a gangster and the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? Or create another gangster lifestyle. So it's gonna be like a wave. Then that other generation is gonna fight hard, scroll to the top. Then the other wave, you know what I'm saying, is gonna go back to the bottom. So if you understand the ideology of how I'm trying to explain this to you, then it'll make sense in the long run. So I'm gonna end this, you know what I'm saying, but you know, entitlement kids need to learn to ground themselves because it is a parent's job to make sure that you have the best lifestyle that they can provide for you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't grow up in a neighborhood where you're ducking bullet fire, you have a good lifestyle. Shut the hell up and be more humble. Deuce.